So why are we just now finding this out? How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today we got to talk a little bit more about the submarine that we now know imploded well beneath the surface out there by the Titanic wreckage. Now, the U.S. Navy say that they knew the submarine imploded on Sunday. It's like, whoa, wait a minute. Wait just 1 minute. If y'all knew that it imploded on Sunday, then what was the point of the search? What was the banging noises? Why did you search by the banging noises when you knew that it already imploded? Why are we just now being told this? Okay, they said that the oxygen was going to run out on Thursday, and then miraculously on Thursday we found out that there's debris, and we found out that it had already imploded on Sunday, and they knew about it because they have a so-called top secret underwater noise detection system that told them this. Now, there's a lot we're going to get through because some are going to say, well, hey, ABO, they had to confirm it. Okay, so that they confirmed what they already heard on Sunday on Thursday, which just so happened to be the deadline they put on this as far as there being no more oxygen. Is that a coincidence or no? Now, before we even get into it, I have a video and an article from Wall Street Journal. Let's jump straight into it. If you want to see this in full, link will be in the description. If you're on IG, visit the link in the bio, go to the corresponding article on the website. But without further ado, let's go ahead and roll it.
Part of this investigation will be determining when this implosion occurred, with a senior U.S. Navy official now telling ABC News that the Navy likely heard this implosion back on Sunday. Now, the Navy says they detected these noises when communications with the Titan submersible were lost, and that the Navy immediately shared that information with the incident commander. But it wasn't until yesterday that a remotely operated sub discovered a debris field about 2/3 of a mile from the bow of the Titanic.
The debris field is consistent with a catastrophic implosion of the vessel. The ROVs will remain on scene and continue to gather information.
3 high-paying tourists, researcher Paul-Henri Najoulet, and OceanGate CEO Stockton Rush all died. Rear Admiral John Mugger called the seafloor where the debris field was found an incredibly unforgiving environment, and he was unable to say if the recovery of those 5 bodies will ever be possible. Reporting live in Boston, Matt Reed, WCVB News Center 5.
Okay, so that's that. Now, like I said, from the beginning, they said they wanted to confirm if what they heard was actually the vessel imploding, all this and that and the third. So they just happened to confirm it on Thursday. They just so happened to find the debris field on Thursday, which was the day they said that there'd be no more oxygen. It just so happened to be that. Could it have been a distraction? I mean, we got things going on right now. We got Biden being impeached by the House. It won't go anywhere because they won't get past the Senate, but that's still a thing. You got Hunter Biden and the crack smoke and the federal charges. You got a few things happening. Could it be a distraction? I'm not really sure. But I think leading us down this whole wild goose chase is kind of ridiculous because the whole time we thought that they were trying to find these guys. It might have been in there. They could have been just trying to conserve oxygen. But the whole time they knew that this whole thing had blown up. They knew. Look, let's just put 2 and 2 together. If, matter of fact, let me come out so you can see me clearly. If they go missing on Sunday about an hour or 2 after they descended to the ocean, there's a loud noise heard that gets relayed to the incident commander. Put 2 and 2 together. The sub imploded and they're dead. Why not just say that and then say, now we're going to try to find the remains? You don't want to say that because it could be hope. I mean, come on. Like, what are we even talking about? This whole thing is crazy. There's an article right here on Wall Street Journal. You see what it says. U.S. Navy heard what it believed was Titan implosion days ago. Underwater microphones designed to detect enemy submarines first detected Titan tragedy. Now, as I said, they were talking about this as so-called top secret. Well, it must not be that top secret because we know about it. Maybe the technology they use is top secret as far as the inner workings of it, but the technology existing is not top secret at all. It had been known about before. We know about it now. It's not top secret. Okay, let's get into a little bit of this. And of course, this article will be in the description. So it says a halfway secret military acoustic detection system designed to spot enemy submarines first heard what the U.S. Navy suspected was the Titan submersible implosion hours after the submersible began its voyage. Officials involved in the search said Navy began listening for the Titan almost as soon as the sub lost communications, according to a U.S. defense official. So let's pause for a minute. Let's pause. So they began listening for it after it lost communication. So it wasn't just a random noise that was heard and they thought, oh, this might be the submarine imploding. They were listening for the sub after it lost communication, and then they heard it implode. What are we even talking about here? Let's continue. Shortly after the submersible's disappearance Sunday, the U.S. system detected what it suspected was the sound of an implosion near the debris site discovered Thursday and reported its findings to the Coast Guard commander on site, U.S. defense officials said. Now, let's go back again. I remember watching the press conference that the Coast Guard had, and they were talking about the banging, the noises that they were hearing. There could be some banging, some noises or whatever. And then they said that their search was centered where the banging noises were. Why would they have their search centered on the so-called banging noises? I'll get to that in a minute. Why would the search be centered there when they heard what could have been an implosion right near where the submersible descended? Wouldn't it make sense to search where you heard the noise, where you heard the big implosion? Wouldn't that make more sense? And the banging noises, that could have been anything. I was reading a lot about this. There were two main things that I saw that could have been the source of the banging noise. The first is general traffic in the area. You have offshore drilling rigs, fishing vessels, other kind of scientific vessels out there that could have created the noise. Also, the ocean current hitting the Titanic wreckage deep underwater, because there's a bunch of loose objects down there. You still have the wreckage, so that could have caused the banging. The current moving metal. Okay, so that could have been it. Now, we were thinking that it was Stockton Rush and a submersible making beats or trying to send a signal, Morse code. No, I think they knew that it wasn't him or anybody in there because the submarine imploded and they heard it because they were trying to listen out for the sub to implode. This is crazy. Let's keep on going here. So the system detected what it suspected was the sound of an implosion near the debris field, and they reported its findings to the Coast Guard commander on site, U.S. defense officials said. While the Navy couldn't say definitively the sound came from the Titan, the discovery played a role in narrowing the scope of the search for the vessel before its debris was discovered on Thursday. So they were searching right there where the implosion happened, but what did they tell us? We're searching where we heard the banging noises. Isn't that what I heard? Maybe I'm wrong about that. Y'all please let me know in the comments. I read a little bit more about this, and I watched some other videos of some actual experts on the issue. And one person, I forget his name, but I'll link to the video, said that the news media were the ones who put out the story about the banging noises, but the Coast Guard had confirmed it. Again, if I'm wrong, y'all please let me know. The U.S. Navy conducted an analysis of acoustic data and detected an anomaly consistent with an implosion or explosion in the general vicinity of where the Titan submersible was operating when communications were lost. A senior U.S. Navy official told the Wall Street Journal in a statement, while not definitive, this information was immediately shared with the incident commander to assist with the ongoing search and rescue mission. Why is it going to be search and rescue when you heard the implosion right there? And that is the Titan submersible. There's more here, but we get the general gist of what's happening. Okay, so that's what they found. They found the hole, which is where the people were, right there in the center. And then they found a tail cone. They found all of that right there. So they knew right when they found that what they heard was correct. But again, there's more. I'll link to the article in the description so you can read it for yourself. But I'm just not really buying it, talking about we had to confirm it. Well, if you had to confirm what you heard, then why was it framed as we're trying to go for where the noises are? Why didn't you say that you heard an implosion? Are you trying to keep hope alive? I mean, because regardless, either way, it's going to be agonizing for people. If they are stuck in the vessel, suffocating to death. That's one terrible fate. Or they die right away in an implosion. Either way is bad, and may they rest in peace. So what's the point in telling us one story versus the other? I don't really get it. It's weird. The government tells us whatever they want us to know. Just like when Anthony Fauci was talking about the masks aren't necessary. Then he came back and said, oh, the reason why I said that is because I did not want there to be a run on the masks. So are you lying or telling the truth? In my humble opinion, the best policy is honesty. Just give us the real information. Don't try to hide things and obscure things. I hate that. I hate people that lie. I hate people that tell us things that aren't true or mislead. It makes me not want to believe anything they say, which is par for the course when speaking about the federal government. But I think I'll leave that right there for now. And what say you? How do you feel about this revelation? Is it a nothing burger? Just something that is not really newsworthy? Whatever your thoughts are on it, let me know in the comments below. You guys know where I'm at. I don't like being lied to. I don't like being gaslit. I don't like when the government says one thing, but it's really something else. If you heard the implosion, why not just say that? If it's so top secret, then why are we just not learning about it? Why does everybody know about the so-called top secret thing? If it was about trying to find the debris field from the implosion to confirm it, then why was it revealed on Thursday when you said there'd be no more oxygen? It's like the whole thing was planned, like it's a big charade, like it's a game. It makes people think that the whole thing is fake. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say it's fake, but I would not be mad at somebody if they thought it was fake and it was a whole big hoax and the guys are still living. I would not be mad at that, because if you tell me one lie or one misleading thing, why not a bigger lie and or misleading thing? Whatever your thoughts are, please let me know in the comments below. And that's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.